You see a lot of e-commerce stores lose revenue between purchases. A shopper checks out and drifts away. But with tailored upsell strategy with GrowthOS, you can turn every order into an opportunity by recommending the right upgrade or complementary products, all based on real buying behavior. To make your tailored upsell flow, first we define the core events that captures your funnel. For example, view page signals interest, added to cart signals intent, and placed order signals conversion. These become the inputs for lifecycle scoring. If you see that any events you might need have not been created, you can simply create these events by defining what is the action that is to be performed. Just define the event conditions and create. Now that our events are ready to be used, we want to create a lifecycle agent. Just create the new agent. Lifecycle agents are based on the RFM model. So we first configure our recency agent. Here we want to see how recently do users view page. We configure our frequency agent as to how frequently do users add to cart. And finally our monetary agent, configured based on an event that signifies revenue generation. We choose to include all or specific users, choose the time frame for the agent to be updated, and create. You will find that GrowthOS scores each user dynamically, so you always know who's a champion, who is slipping, and who is at risk. Now, we have our users categorized here. But to make it easier to start our journeys and our experiences campaign, we put those users into segments. We create a new segment, first for regulars, and we configure the segment based on the agent we just created. Similarly, we create the segments for champions, promising users, needs attention users, and at-risk users. These segments will update automatically, so you're always working with a live view of your customer base. Now the next step is to create a suitable recommendations feed. If the feed you want to use is not readily available, you create a new feed. Here we want an upsell feed, and we will configure the feed based on what actions the users are going to perform. This feed will power product blocks and experiences and journeys, keeping your recommendations dynamic. Now that we have our feeds, we make our personalized experiences. Select your target page and toggle to personalization. Now we can create different variants for each segment. For example, for champions, we can add a dynamic product block and configure it based on the upsell feed we created, and we can tailor it further to make it seem like our champion users have unlocked premium exclusives. Similarly, for our users who need attention, we can add a dynamic carousel with a welcome back feel. Each experience pulls products dynamically from the upsell feed. To make this workflow impactful, we also create journeys. We select our segment. Here we create an at-risk journey. Our journey is triggered when users fall into the at-risk users segment. We send our first email with our upsell feed block. This ensures that every upsell recommendation in our journey messages is tailored to particular customers. After a small delay of 2 days, we send another email with a limited time incentive, followed by a reminder with a social proof email. We set the goal of the journey for when users order the product, and we set the exit rule for when the goal has been achieved. Each segment can have its own upsell journey turned into their lifecycle stage. Finally, monitor and optimize. GrowthOS shows which experiences drives the most clicks and which journeys convert best. Test offers, apply the winners, and personalize. With GrowthOS, upsells aren't random. They are powered by lifecycle intelligence, delivered through dynamic feeds, and optimized in real time. And this is how you can drive more revenue with tailored upsells.